Good morning, traders. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Traders Network Club. Today's going to be a great session. I got FxBigDog in the house. And not only that we're going to be doing some live trading today, but he also has an announcement to make about a new strategy that we are about to release. So make sure you guys stay tuned through this video and make sure you stay tuned through the announcement as we're doing our live sessions, our live trading. So we're going to get started right after this. Whoa, that's not what I'm supposed to be looking like.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
I don't know. You the tech guy.
Man, looks like we've got some tech issues right here. All right, there we go. Hold on. Let's see here. What's going on here?
Okay.
Now, that doesn't look like... oh, yeah, I got it. So it looks like I'm having some technical issues this morning, and it's showing here on... There we go. All right, and we're all zoomed in here. I don't know why we all zoomed in, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can fix this up here. Are you zoomed in here, or is it just me?
Yeah, I see it. It's pretty zoomed in.
Is it zoomed in?
There we go.
There we go.
I got you. Don't worry, I got you.
Did that just automatically fix itself, or did you do something?
No, I just switched the panel.
Okay. All right, traders. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to Friday's Blues. All right. It's supposed to be Monday's Blues, but it looks like it's a Friday boo-boo. All right, traders. So markets are moving a little bit. In fact, we haven't had a lot of movement out this week. We've had some news that's come out this week that's moved the market, that we can go ahead and say, well, it did something, and that was, of course, the UK rate decision. We saw the UK raised their rates 25 basis points, but the market didn't really move according to what we thought it would do. You know, normally when they raise the rates, we see the currency pair rally. But in this case now, we didn't really see the markets rally. We saw the markets dipping. So that was a little bit unusual. We'll go ahead and take a quick little peek at the pound crosses. Just go ahead and take a look at the movement that we did get. But today's not about the market and speaking about different areas. It's more we focus with the Pip Hunter and go ahead and look for actual live trade setups. In fact, I believe you guys are all here for one reason and one reason only. You don't care about me or Cameron. You just really want to get the trade. I know you love us, guys. I'm only kidding. So it is all about the trade opportunity, right? And so as we go ahead and take a look at the markets, and as Cameron starts playing around with the tech stuff right here, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what is currently set up. Now, we're not going to go ahead and spin the wheel this time around. We're going to go ahead and just somebody find a trade. I'm going to give Cameron carte blanche as to what he wants to look at and go ahead and look for a trade opportunity. And what we're going to do, traders, is we're going to do something really unique that nobody really does. We're actually going to go ahead and show you the trades that we implement. We're actually going to give you the entry point, and we'll let you know when we get out of that trade as well, or if we add new positions. Not a lot of traders do that, and not a lot of gurus out there do that. So we do something that is completely unique, and that is what's so great about Traders Network Club. And as Cameron mentioned, we're releasing a new strategy around the Pip Hunter called the Pip Hunter Hedged. And for those that were using the Pip Hunter Trio that were released last week to our Starter Pro members, we gave them trade ideas that were filtered into the Discord that they can go ahead and follow. Got some good news. We're actually going to be releasing the Pip Hunter Trio actually automation. So for those that are following, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pull up some information here. Let's see here. Pip Hunter Trio. Let's go ahead and pull this open right here.
And we do have our
Yeah.
chat disabled right now.
Oops, it looks like, all right, looks like some chaos going on here. Looks like a really good Friday this morning. All right, let's go ahead and show them. Let's go ahead and pull up this right here as we go ahead and show some details on the Pip Hunter Trio. So this week it's been actually, let me go ahead and refresh this right here. And let's take a look at this week's trading. So this week's trading, we've managed to capture 224 pips on the trade. 224. So 224 pips being captured this week. Now this has been updated about 15 minutes ago. And if we take a look over here, let's take a look at the oh, and by the way, I might actually have another account. There is actually a little bit more in profits. Look at that, 514 pips in profit being generated on the Pip Hunter Trio. So this is going to be we're going to launch this we're going to launch this weekend. The Pip Hunter Trio automation is going to be launched this weekend. So for those that are part of the Starter Pro membership, they're going to be able to have access to this, and we're probably going to make it public to the rest of the public as well, not just for the Starter Pro. The only difference is the Starter Pro members will get a huge discount on the actual Pip Hunter Trio automation, just because we take care of our members that support the rooms. So we will be passing on some great discounts to them, where they can go ahead and use the automation. Now, that's not the only thing that we're going to go ahead and release this weekend. We're actually going to be releasing what we call the Pip Hunter Hedged. What is that? What does that mean? Well, let me give you guys a quick rundown of what that means before we jump into some trade opportunities. So let me go into this right here. And you'll see right here, this is our Pip Hunter Hedged. And so currently right now we're up at 39% for the year, but I want to go ahead and let everyone know we only started this 3 months ago. In fact, it is now May, March, April. So beginning around about the first week of April, we're actually started running this. And what we've done is we've built a couple of things around. Come on, we're struggling with the.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
All right,
The graphics are different.
The graphics are different because we've got the overlay on. Let's switch the overlay off. All right, got to switch the chat overlay off.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, so this is the thing right here, traders. This is the thing that I need to go ahead and explain to you. So what we've done is we've taken the strategy we use, we've added in additional currency pairs. So if you take a look over here, I'm going to give you a breakdown of the currency pairs that we've got. Here we go. These are the currency pairs that we've got now. We've added in the euro pound, we've added in the Aussie New Zealand dollar, and we've also added in the pound US dollar. So now we've got 8 currency pairs. Now, what we've done is we've broken it down into 2 directions: bullish bias, bearish bias. And the reason why, let me explain to you why this is so important, so great for a lot of traders, is because how many of you have been caught up, if you're using our Pip Hunter trade ideas, how many of you have been caught up on a certain currency pair that's stuck in one direction? Specifically, let's bring in the elephant in the room, and that is, of course, the CAD Swiss franc. So if you get caught up in a specific direction on one particular currency pair, firstly, number one, by separating into 2 trading accounts, what you do is you reduce your risk by half. That's one. Number 2, we also don't get stuck in just the one direction, because we can trade the other direction. So if we're stuck in let's say a buy trade on the CAD Swiss, The other account is going to be selling the CAD Swiss. So we'll be making money on that actual drawdown that we're carrying on a particular currency pair. And so what we've seen is it balances the books a little bit, offsets the risk, and at the same time, you not only can benefit from trading in one direction, but you benefit from trading in the opposite direction if you get stuck in that currency pair. And so we've seen over the last 3 months, you can see we started in March. So March, I said April, but it's March. March, April, and May so far, based on the what bias is this? This is the bullish bias. We've gone 18%. So we're looking at around about 9. We had a slow month last month with the bullish bias, and then we've got about almost a 3% profit already on this. So it's really helping to reduce the risk. And take a look at the overall, see that the overall is at 39%. So if you take the 3 months that we've been trading, your portfolio now is managed that you can actually control the direction that you want to trade as well. Well, let me ask you this. How many of you have said, hey, big dog, why are we buying a certain currency or why are we selling a certain currency? Well, don't have to ask the question. Now you have the option inside the automation to be able to control which currency pairs you actually want or selling, which means if you don't believe in the CAD Swiss and you want to just go ahead and sell, all you do is go ahead and switch off the bullish bias and only trade the bearish bias. So you can also now, you got a little more freedom to select the currency pair that you want to go ahead and actually trade. Also, each currency pair has also been broken down into the actual margin that is required from each currency. We're going to give you that breakdown because remember, pound crosses have a 5% margin now. So because it has a 5% margin, the pound US dollar, we want to have more margin available in order to be able to trade that. So we're going to go ahead and break down. We're going to tell you exactly how to be able to manage the risk so that you are able to be able to keep your risk at a level that doesn't put you in high drawdowns, keeps it to a comfort zone that you're comfortable with. All that information will be inside the actual material, inside the membership area. That's going to be available pretty soon, and that's going to be released on Sunday, Monday next week. All right, so real excited about that. And like I said, if you take the 40% over 3 months, well, it's actually 40% over 2.5 months because it's the middle of the month right now. So 40% over 2.5 months brings good returns in for the investor, but also at the same time, it keeps those drawdowns, and this is an aggressive portfolio right here, keeps the drawdowns between, well, at the moment right now, you can see right here, 10 to 12%, which does help knowing that we've got 40%. We've gained 40%. Our drawdowns have been 10 to 12%. Current right now, that is where we're at right now. So that's pretty good, pretty solid stuff. Now, traders, let's get into some trades. If you're excited about that and you're interested about that, go ahead and send an email to us through this email, and we'll go ahead and let you guys know when it is available on the website. Cameron, go ahead and post the email right there. It is support, that's why I need this, support at TradersNetworkClub.com. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. All right, traders, with that being said, send that email out there if you're interested in the, and we'll let you know when it gets posted. But more importantly, traders, check our website out, TradersNetworkClub.com. Check it out on Monday, and we should have everything ready to rock and roll on the website. All right, just check it out on Monday. It will be available on the website. All right, now, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at. Now, by the way, Brian says here, what risk parameters are you using for the hedge strategy? Aggressive. It is aggressive. And I'm going to say that when I say aggressive, Brian, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the same as the Pip Hunter flagship product, right? When we talk about aggressive, because we've gone in with a different, unique sort of risk management applied where we actually taking a look at the margin required from each pair, and we are adjusting it accordingly. All of that stuff will be in the education, show you exactly how it was set up, how we set it up based on the aggressive approach. And you'll probably find that maybe the hedged aggressive is more like the moderate in the Pip Hunter flagship product. So it's probably going to be more like that than it is on the other. And yes, to answer the question, right, do we need two different accounts to hook up? Absolutely. This is the actual secret of the success of this, is to have two separate accounts. All right. This accommodates US-based traders that are subject to FIFO, but more importantly, by separating the two, you're also mitigating your risk. All right, you're reducing your risk, and also you're allowing yourself to be able to trade only one direction on a certain currency pair if you feel that the trend on that currency pair is bearish, and you only want to look for bearish signals. So it gives you more freedom, but also more control as to how you want your account managed. So there's a lot of benefits that's coming up with the Pip Hunter Hedge. It is definitely going to help traders be able to set up the account and set it up that it's really good for good management. I am going to say this though, and this is the thing that's very key. The suggested opening balance for each account would be $6,500. Suggested opening balance. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but that would be the suggested balance to open up is $6,500 on each trading, so $13,000 total. I want to be completely open and transparent about this because it has been designed, set up for account. They want to manage it more conservative, well, not conservative, with a little bit of more risk tolerance, and able to reduce their risks and give themselves more control over what they're doing. All right, traders. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started on the trades for this morning. Now, once again, if you want to get more information on that, send us an email, and we'll go ahead and get that sent out to you. We'll get some information out to you. Not a problem. Send us an email at support@TradersNetworkClub.com. Cameron will go ahead and handle all that for you. All right. Now, Cameron.
Yes.
Are we ready to rock and roll, buddy?
I am ready.
All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to give you the first option. Or did I give you that the first time around? Maybe it's me. Should it be me?
Whatever you would like.
All right, let's do it. I've got about 20 minutes, and I'm going to jump into another session. So let's go ahead and knock this one out. All right. So let me. I'll take lead on this one, and I'm going to go ahead and look at the news here quickly, and I'm just see. All right, not a bunch of news. We've got some consumer sentiment that came out in the U.S. So let's take a look at the U.S. cross right here. And I'm going to go to U.S. dollar. So we got a little bit of a push out on the daily. And let me go to my smack. Look at that. All right. So Cam, I'm actually I don't even have to look at anything further than this. I'm going to sell US dollar CAD. Listen, okay, guys, I can tell you a whole bunch of things about the US dollar that will make us believe, or not make us believe, will make us realize that the dollar's set up to fall and fall pretty solid. All right. All this little rally that we're seeing right now is a short-term relief, but it's overall the dollar's actually been set up, and it starts off from the Ukraine war. That's actually when it all started. When all of this started, we sort of putting all this together. Inflation is just a spin-off from everything else that's happening, but it did start off from the Ukraine war, where we're now actually. I can say that the dollar's been targeted for weakness. So, without getting into the weeds of that may be another conversation on another day. Let's go ahead and jump into this. So, Cameron, all right, are we short? Yes, you are. Cameron's fast.
You're in.
Cameron is fast. Look at that. 135.08. Traders, by the way, the reason why I know that we're in on this trade is because if you follow us on the Telegram channel, check out the Telegram channel. You should get a message. Again, all transparency, right? We want to be as transparent as we possibly can here. And so if you look over there on the actual signal, you'll see signal is being posted. This is US dollar CAD. 135.08 is the entry point, and you'll be notified if we get out of that trade. All right, so I want to go ahead and make sure that everyone's getting that information. Perfect. Now, traders, did you notice that I didn't really have to go through a lot of technical analysis to get that done? And that's pretty much what it is. Keeping things simple, not complicating things, but being very, very sort of assertive about where I want to enter. With that being said, let me throw it over to Cameron. Cam, what's your poison for the day?
All right. I'm going to take a look at the New Zealand CAD.
What? Are you kidding me?
Well, you don't like the New Zealand CAD?
No, I just wanted to say that. It sounded good.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and open this up here. So first thing I see a lot of oversold on my oscillator. So we can see that you're looking at the 1 hour, and we've seen some positive divergence here. If I go ahead and zoom in, we can see that price is moving lower as we're getting some oscillator moving up, creating these higher lows here. So we're seeing a little bit of a divergence. And the important thing is we've seen this divergence at a key level where we see some support and resistance, right? So we see some resistance and support here. So this is a key level here where price tests, okay? So with this divergence at this key level of support and resistance, I'm expecting a pullback. And obviously, you can see this trend line I have here as well. Sometimes I like to see when price breaks through this trend line, it likes to come up here and just to test these levels, okay? So I like to sell here looking at the 1 hour. If I go to the 50-minute time frame, you can see a lot of positive divergence as well. And we're looking for a 20 pip retracement. So that's before the support line as well. That's 26 pips. So that's even before this as well. So yeah, this 20 pip retracement is what I'm trading here on the New Zealand CAD. So I'm going to go ahead and buy.
All right, fantastic. Well, guys, listen, if you don't know already, right, Cameron runs a trading room called the Starter Pro members. And the Starter Pro is all about his VIP students, right? All about a community that they sit together, they trade together, they have a lot of fun. In fact, I've gone into the Discord and taken a look at the chats that goes down in the Discord, and let me tell you something: these guys are having fun. Not only are they having fun, they're communicating, they're talking about certain things. About the markets and suggesting a couple of things based on what they feel, but there's a mutual respect across the board, and we maintain that all the time. We are not a company that likes to have traders, go ahead and degrade and insult each other. It's all about supporting each other, even when the times get tough. And trust me, we've been through some tough times. And the one thing that is important is that every trader supports everyone else. I get it. Some traders get a little bit like antsy about trades and they want to vent out. But we're there to support and to help and to be there for them. And the community that's been built around the Traders Network Club Starter Pro membership has been absolutely awesome. And so, and I know Cameron's very quick to help anyone that has any problems. He handles the support teams as well. And so they're very quick to help, and that's really what it's built for. If you haven't considered the Starter Pro membership, you may want to go ahead and do that. Check out the Starter Pro membership. It is absolutely something well worth it. And also, any sort of products that we bring out, any sort of trade ideas that we bring out, we try to offer that discount onto our Starter Pro members, because they ultimately are our heart of the company, right? Without them, providing support and providing everything we do is not possible. So they are our support team and or our support structure of the company, which we really appreciate. And that goes for every client that signs up with our product. So we really appreciate you guys' business. We really appreciate that you guys are supporting the company and continue to do so. And as you continue, we will continue to make sure that we bring the best of the best and help you guys become profitable, because that is our goal. When we started the company a few years ago, the whole purpose of the company was to help traders become profitable. All right, and that's exactly what we do. We're on a sort of mission, and our mission is to make as many traders as profitable as we possibly can. We're not saying it's going to be done, but we're definitely going to try. Oh, that's for sure. Now, let's go ahead and so Cameron, you have gone long on the New Zealand CAD, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I must say you got a lot of courage and well, let's see. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and by the way, traders, this is a battle, right, between me and Cameron. So I've got to go ahead and throw some things at him, at least a little bit, right? I can't let him be all good all the time. I gotta throw something at him. All right, so let's go take a look and see what I've got going here on my chart. I'm looking at the US dollar trade against the euro. So euro US dollar is the pair, and I'm seeing an overbought condition. I'm also seeing the market bounce over here on this level. I also noticed that we did get, if I look at the euro Swiss right here, the euro Swiss has bounced off this support right here. So I've seen across the board, if I look at the euro CAD, I'm also seeing a bounce off this support right here. So actually, it looks like we're getting a little bit of strength coming out the euro this last few hours, and therefore I'm going to go ahead and look to buy the euro US dollar before Cameron pulls the trigger. Before Cameron pulls the trigger on this, because he's like from the Wild West, you know, he's quick on the hip. So before he goes ahead and pulls that trigger, let me just double check something here. Now I'm looking at the daily time frame, and I do see. I have to go ahead and say this. I do see that price is trying to break below this support right here. But traders, we got to say this. It's exactly what I just said. It's trying. This candle is still active, right? So because that candle is still active, what I want to do is I want to go down to a lower time frame, and I'll start off with the 4-hour. And I want to look at the fib reaction right here. So here's a fib right here. There is the 1.618, so which means I've hit my my third wave. And then here is the next swing going down. And right here, I want to be truly transparent on this trade right here. I'm not saying that the market's going to bounce right now. All right. I think that there is possibly still some movement down further down south, probably another 20 pips or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter right now. And if it does go a little further down to go down to this 1.27 right here, I'm okay with that. Because what's going to happen is if I enter here and it goes down to this point here and I enter here again, when it goes back up to this original entry point, we're going to cash out and get our profit, and then we're going to hit a run for the hills. So again, not too unhappy if it does continue to fall, all right? But I do think that there's going to be some correction. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and buy the euro US dollar. All right. So Cameron, now you can go ahead and fire that sucker.
Okay, buy your US dollar.
Go ahead and buy US dollar, yes. A euro US dollar, that is. All right, cool. Fantastic. All right, it is in. And we're in at 1.0882. So just so that everyone knows, if they follow us on if they follow us on the Telegram channel, my bad, is actually 881. So 881. So we got in at 1.0881. All right, Cameron, go for it. Take it over.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look at the Cat Swiss. I know the Cat Swiss is the members' favorite pair. So I'm gonna take a look at this one. If we take a look at the 4-hour, looking at the long term here, is price went ahead and broke through this high, created a new high. So we have a higher high, and now we're seeing a little bit of retracement here. Looking at the bearish MACD here, and we're already in an oversold position here on the 4-hour. So we got a nice retracement here, and it retraced at a key level at this high, where we see some support here as well. So price is at a key support level where it retraced, and I'm expecting it to at least come back to resistance, and I'm anticipating a breakthrough going north. but at least a push back to our resistance there. So about 40-ish pips is back to our resistance, and we're only targeting 20 pips. So going back to our 1 hour here is we have a lot of room to the upside here to go ahead and trade 20 pips. And I'm liking this push. Price definitely want to come back. Just as you can see, it broke out of this consolidation zone, retest that support level, and the last high here too on the 4 hour. So that was a key level where I expected price to go ahead and retest, and we should see price move back now into this consolidation zone, either retesting this resistance level, or I'm anticipating price to go ahead and break through and continue north. So I'm liking the buy here on the cat switch. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy.
All right. Very cool. And I'm glad because that is pretty much what I'm feeling at the moment right now with regards to that support that it's testing at the moment. We just need to see a little bit more bullish action on that. And I think that's what you're looking for right there. So that's solid. We got a really indecision candle in today's trading. So it hasn't been a really active week of trading for this week, but let's see how this plays out. All right, good. So we've got the we've covered the New Zealand CAD, we've covered the Euro US dollar, we've covered the US dollar CAD, right? We did, Cam, yeah. And then we've covered now the CAD Swiss. So that leaves us with the Aussie CAD as the last pair of the day. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have time for a bonus trade today. So let me go ahead and flip over to this one right here, Cam. And this is the Aussie CAD right here. Now, traders, when you look at the daily time frame, you look at this and you go, oh, yeah, it's going on. It's selling down south, right? It's going to go down to this level right here. But what we need to look at when trading sort of inside swings, we got to look and see where the market's going to bounce, because there is rally and dips, right? And so right here, I look at this last swing here. I'm noticing that there's resistance there, and we just broke out. So Cameron, I think I might be doing something a little different to you on the New Zealand CAD. And that is because if I go to the Aussie New Zealand dollar, I think we're seeing some rally. Yes, we are. Now, there's going to possibly be some dip on this as well, because what goes up must come down, which means Aussie might be weakening. And if the Aussie weakens, then I should see New Zealand rally and Aussie weak. So, Cam, I'm going to sell Aussie CAD. Let's go ahead and sell Aussie CAD right where we are. Now, just so that everyone knows, even if it comes back up and retests this level right here, it's 11 pips. It's not a big deal. So we may have caught this maybe 11 pips too late, but I think we still got some downside potential that could, let's see here. This pair is not moving that. Oh, man, this pair is not moving that well. Let's see here. It's not a very active pair today, that's for sure. Let me see here. Yeah, we got potential for price to move down to 92. Whew. Man, Cam, this is not even showing a lot. We have to wait for 80 to come pay right here. So between 89.92, 89.80, this is where we're probably going to anticipate the buy zone to be at. We got just about 20 pips on this. Again, not a very active moving pair, and we did catch it about 11 pips too late, which is a little frustrating when the market's a little bit tight, like we are seeing right now. So when the markets are tight like this, we tend to want to see a little bit more in the opportunity than what we're currently seeing right here. So let's see how that plays out. All right, that pretty much wraps up the trades. I think that's it, Cam. I don't have time for another bonus trade, unfortunately. But that wraps up the 5 currency pairs that we do focus on. And good luck with the trading. I appreciate everyone being here. It's been absolutely awesome. Please make sure you go ahead and check out the Traders Network Club by Monday. There'll be some new information on some new trading ideas, which is, of course, the Pip Hunter Trio That is a scalper for 10 pips. And then, of course, the Pip Hunter Hedged. That's coming out on Monday as well. We'll have the details on the website. And if you want to send us an email at support@TradersNetworkClub.com, we'll go ahead and send you some information on the details of what, or at least we'll let you know when the details are available on the website. All right. That's it. Traders, have a great weekend. Cameron, you want to go ahead and leave everyone, leave a message with everyone for the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I'll see the VIP members on Monday. I believe we haven't made any changes next week, so yeah, I'll see you guys same time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time.
All right, guys, and if you haven't joined or at least haven't taken a look at the Starter Pro membership, you may want to go ahead and do that. It offers a great community, great things happening there. Plus, also remember they also have discounted deals on things that we offer our members as well. We're going to get a lot more active with that over the next month or so. So make sure you guys get involved. All right, traders. Well, if we don't see you, we're not going to see you. We're not going to see you until next week. So I want to go ahead and wish all those mothers out there. Thank you, Gary. Oh, there we go. Gary's gone ahead and posted. Wish all those mothers out there happy Mother's Day on Sunday. For those that are celebrating, I know that some countries don't celebrate Mother's Day this weekend. They celebrate it another weekend. But for those mothers out there, from Cameron and myself, happy Mother's Day. Wish you guys an awesome day, and look forward to you guys to see you guys next week on Friday. That being said, FxBigDog and my sidekick Cameron wishing you a great weekend.